We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Go. 47. Hey, kill. 47.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty.
We're going to 52.
Dak throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Prescott to throw once more. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 45. Here we go, 46.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Now it's Prescott again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down, here's Swift. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to get him the opposing 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Williams to throw on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Williams throwing on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. On play action, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He'll muster a little down to the 30. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Akers up the middle. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yeah! Here we go, boys!
Throwing again is Dak. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Yeah, here we go!
Throwing again, Prescott. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. That's his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And the shotgun to give to Swift. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Williams to throw. He set up the screen here to Swift. This gets up past the 20. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Running for it, it's Swift. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. On play action, here's Williams. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers, and if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Out of the pistol, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
For the Bears.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Cowboys in need of some points before the break. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Prescott here from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down. Back to the air, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a down-ish touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Bears 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Trying again, following the sack. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. All right, back to the ground game here. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 35. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. A handoff left for Swift. Giving the couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's got it, left side. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
Brings up third down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. Third down coming. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And that one gains 7. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That's good.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up first and 10. Here's Williams. We've got a screen to the running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Akers will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Buck, I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
They'll motion Lamb right. Another try following the sack. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got 3rd and long here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. 7 yards there, that brings up 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Going one again with Swift. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now here's Williams. Jump off caught by his back. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 1st down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, If you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Williams off the play fake. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. He hangs on to that football block through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. End off running right. Here's Swift. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. So we're through 3 here. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Williams on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On now comes their punter. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. That throw finds Komet. Now limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
That's good.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running behind center with Swift. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the carry, it's Swift. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. This is Swift. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Swift gets it, going left. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Toss play, Swift. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up fourth down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
It's fourth down.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. It's a 33-yard look from the right
A
hash.
33-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Running back sent in motion left. Throwing on first is Prescott. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys losing by 9. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Throwing again is Dan. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And the Bears showing dive for this third down play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Desperation time here on fourth. On the move, headed right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On the give, it's Swift. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They run with Swift. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.